Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to Foundation, where today we're hopping in and we are fixing a problem. And that problem is we are spending too much of our money on other people's stuff. So what do I mean by that is I'm tired of buying tools. So I want to go ahead and I want to buy some more. But before we do that, we just got a notification that our housing is inefficient. So I'm going to go ahead and increase some housing right back over here just to give them some more room where they can go through and build up some more housing if they want to. I need to get more woodcutters. We're not cutting nearly enough of this wood down. In fact, we are. I think we just don't have enough places to store it. But anyway, let's not focus on that. For now, let's focus on what's over here. So I went ahead and bought myself another one of the territories. Why did I do that? Because I wanted to get this iron deposit. And on this iron deposit, I've already set up a way for us to get iron. I just got myself literally the resource depot and the iron quarry, so that way they can go through and start building that. So I'm going to send my builders to work over there. They'll start working on mining out iron because we're going to be making as many tools as we can today. So let's go through and let's get this started, shall we? But before we do that, we have a progression thing over here that I believe we got in common. Was it in the common path that we unlocked? Yep, the common path we got to lively, which is fantastic. With lively, we've unlocked the ability to get common goods right here. This goes through and makes things like candles and wax and stuff like that. Otherwise, we can use tools, planks, and iron to literally just make common wares. Good things. Don't really need it for now, but good things. What's this one? Stonework promotion edict. Yield stone, iron, and gold ore and are increased by 100%. Are decreased by 50%. Oh. That one's a hard one to pass. That edict's hard to pass. This edict right here, though, this I do want. This careful planning edict, refund 50% of your tools after each construction building of a part. That's really, really good because tools are expensive. But let's get to making some of those very expensive tools, shall we? So first things first that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to come over into this one and we're going to need a charcoal hut. Why do we need a charcoal hut? Because you need charcoal in order to grow, in order to make iron. So let's go ahead and build that. We're going to go ahead and get that going, get our builders working on that. And we're even going to work on an iron smelter. This is going to take iron ore and it's going to smelt it down into iron ingots for us to use in order to make tools. So we're going to get both of those built and we'll let them go to work on all of that. Over here, we already have all of our stuff assigned. I have way too many builders in this city. I have so many builders in this city. There's no way that they're not going to be able to get this built in next to no time at all. Well, I mean, I did say next to no time at all, but they're still missing planks and stuff. It's really the transferring of goods right now is what's taking so long. We're still low on berries. I know that. We're still low on berries, but thankfully we're feeding people fish, which we have a overabundance of, and then bread as well. And people are fairly happy about the whole bread situation. Just saying. They're pretty happy about being able to eat the bread instead of having to go through and only eat berries all the time. That would produce a very stinky situation if the only thing you ever did was eat berries. You know, I was just sitting here looking at our taxes and stuff like that, and I realized I don't have more commoners. I haven't done a large promoting of people in some time. So let's go ahead and let's do a mandate. Let's go ahead and do a promoting of villagers, and let's just go ahead and get just a bunch of them here. Let's go ahead and just call out a bunch of them there. Just get a bunch of people upgraded there. Come on down here. Promoting to citizens is going to give them goods and luxury. I'm not really ready to do luxury yet. I'd love to see the houses, but we're not quite to luxury yet. And we don't have any villagers that are soldiers that are ready to be upgraded at all yet either. So let's go ahead and conclude the promotions. I want to keep at least 180, like 200, around 200 coins in the treasury at all times in case I need to build something at the last minute. Look at all these houses that just came over here and got built up. There's tons of houses over here that just got built up. Employment is nil. Well, it's a good thing that once this gets built, we'll have plenty of jobs for you all to do. You just need to do them. Hey, the charcoal hut's almost done too. Sweet. The charcoal hut, I think, only employs one person though, but we need to get a ton of charcoal. Good. What am I putting over here? Let me put weapons over here. I'm going to put my weapons over here. I want to get the weapons pulled away from the area where all of the clothing is being made. Right now I have my weapons in this one. See, there was swords right there. We don't want those in there. I'm going to go ahead and transition this over to more cloth. I don't really need more cloth, but I'm going to set up another tailor's workshop so that way we can start selling more clothing. So let me go ahead. I'm going to build a tailor's workshop, I think like right here. This looks like a decent place to build it. Or if I went back a little bit, I might be able to place it back somewhere else. But we're going to build a tailor's workshop nonetheless. So let's go goods in production, tailor's workshop, and we're going to just put this guy back up over here. I build my city in half circle tiers. If you look, the way I build, I kind of, you can see it here, like here, then here, then I'm going to do another one up here. It's kind of just how I've always built in the game. And honestly, it's just kind of the fun way that I go through and do things. Sweet. We just need the builders that I have way too many of them to come over here and actually build these charcoal hut and actually the iron smelter as well. But fat thing that the iron smelter is going to do without our charcoal in there. Oh, there we go. Get our miners over here. We got people over here working and mining now. So we'll start getting more iron ore. I have like very small amounts of coal and iron in here for them to actually produce out iron bars. But, oh well. All right, let me take a look at resources here really quick. Clothes sell for 2. So let me go to resources. I have more than enough clothing. I'm going to go to common clothes and I'm going to sell anything over, let's say, 80. I think 80 is a decent number right now. Housing is still inefficient. Housing is still inefficient. Even with all of this painted up here? Even with all of this residential painted up here, huh? There's plenty of housing over there. I wonder if it's because there's not enough housing over here. Just slap down a little bit more housing over here. That way people can get a wee bit more area to build their houses. Iron deposit changes complete. Does that mean that our quarry is completely built? It is. Good. Good, 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 good. That means they're going to get to work on building that. The iron smelter has no workers. I don't have any more workers. It says I have 3 people who are unemployed, though. How do I have 3 people who are unemployed? But, here. There's nobody that's unemployed. I'm confused. Maybe they can't do that job because they're not high enough tier. Do we need a certain tier of people in order to work here? Common or plus? Oh. Oh. See, just like that, I can get serfs working there. But I need to upgrade some people in order to actually... I see. All right, let me go to my mandates up at Great Hall. Promotion in 18 days. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I know I'm going to need probably some commoners as well to work the tool workshop, which I'm going to go ahead and put down right now as well. So let's see. Blacksmith. Blacksmith, we're going to put him back over here a little bit more. 200 gold to build a blacksmith and 20 tools. Whew. Expensive. But with that built, we no longer need to buy any more tools. I think I want another charcoal hut. I'm just looking at how quickly this is going, and that's not nearly fast enough. I'm going to go ahead and get us another charcoal hut. Get that in there right now. I need 100 gold in order to build that bad boy, though. Expensive. Speaking of things that are expensive, let's look at our military panel. People are still wounded. We have 3 fully trained people, though. Do we have any easy missions? Just some near easy missions here. Let me prepare some troops. Let me see what happens if I just put these 3 on it. Average? Nah. I only like to send them out if I have good capability. Because we still have 3 of our people who are injured. You know what? Who's working here? Builder, builder. My stats are better elsewhere, but you're assigned as a builder. What are you talking about, weird game? That's what happens when you play in development games, though. This one's still being worked on. That's what I like the most about this game, is that it's still being worked on. Okay, so I went ahead, fast forwarded time a little bit because there was a couple things I needed to do. The first thing I needed to do is I needed to let my blacksmith get built over here. We allowed our blacksmith to get built, and I went ahead and promoted 2 people to commoner just so they can come here and work and start making my tools. I also moved around a couple other people who were working. I took some commoner fishers off and made them into commoner iron smelters and applied some serfs to go over there and work at the fisheries. Then my second char burner that's right here, I'm going to go ahead and assign out a couple more people if I can. We have some people who are right here that aren't doing anything. There you go. Have fun. Enjoy your life as charcoal burners. And we're making a decent profit actually now. With the number of commoners that we have now, our money status is actually a lot better than it was. So I'm pretty happy about that actually right now. We're making a decent sum of money, to say the least. I also went ahead and got some more people for our military here. So I'm going to go ahead and give people some swords right away. Give those. Enjoy becoming trained. We have a bunch of new soldiers there, so that way we can start doing some more missions. Because I do want to do some more of these missions that are in here, like escorting these merchants who's going to end up giving us gold or tools and gold coins and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and prepare some troops. We're going to go ahead and send our level 1 guy, the only one that we have. And then I'm going to go ahead and send anybody who's either fully or partially trained. Well, if they're not fully trained, they have a high chance of dying. And then we'd lose the gear. Ah, you know, whatever, send them. It'll be all right. A merchant is requesting an audience. They want some lumber from us. All right. There you go. There's your lumber. Thanks for the money. And now we have even more money ourselves. You know, I've been putting some thought. And I think the next episode, we're going to build our first monastery. Our clergy splendor is so low right now that I feel like we just kind of have to do it. Honestly, just thinking, I feel like we kind of have to. Because with that being so low, we're not getting any benefit from them, and we're not getting any higher, like, trade prices and stuff like that. So I think it might be worth it for us to do it. I think that's what we're going to have to do, but we're not worrying about that during this episode. This episode was all about making our own tools, and it looks like that we are finally there making our own tools. Now, these guys are going through, and they're smelting up the iron ore, which is great. They're turning it into iron bars, and they are going to be bringing it over here to put into here so that we were producing tools. That is all wonderful, fantastic. I'm happy about it. Our economy is booming. How are our resources looking right now? Honestly, fairly good. We're not buying anything anymore. We're selling berries, fish, commoners' clothing, polished stone, and are we selling anything else? I don't think we're selling anything else. I could sell... Oh, we're selling planks. I could sell, like, wood. But I don't think I need to do that right now. Here, let's get both of these people in here. I'd really like to get 20 troops in here, trained up. I would really, really like that. To get as many troops in here as I can. Because the more troops that I have in here, I feel like the bigger our army is going to be able to get. We're going to be able to start doing more difficult missions and stuff like that. And I would like that. I'd like to be able to do more difficult missions. So far we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 troops. Very good. Very good. How's our battle history? No, not battle history. Our mission going. Soldiers are abroad. It doesn't tell me how long until they're back. Train Northbury. Northbury plans to hire a new company but does not possess enough veterans to train them. A very easy mission. If I sent out all of these guys, it would be like an average. If I sent all 5 of them, it would be a high success. Sword rewards, spear rewards. You know what? Screw it. I don't even care. We're sending them. It's a very easy task. We might as well send them. I'm going to try to take as many of these Train Northbury quests as I can. Because spears, you get even more strength from using a spear. So I think it's worth it. Ooh, a new tale can be heard. Wood and stone, with these, anything is possible. Your villagers look at a surplus and marvel at their potential. Will it be a church, a fort, a tavern? They're excited, thinking of what might come next. 10% happiness bonus for village. Blah, 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 blah. Good enough. Okay. You know what? Actually, just thinking. How much room is in this church? 63. And this church over here? 45. It's a long distance to walk to go to church. Maybe I'll build, like... Can I? It's a big territory. That's a big territory for 250 coins. I think it might be worth our time. I think it might be worth our time to buy this. I think we should. Because if we go through and we buy this spot that's right here, it's going to give us all of this area, which I can start our first monastery, and then I could slowly adjust it to come over here in the future. I like that idea of building over there, but I'm going to go ahead and buy that. There we go. We now have a massive area over here, and if I come to the book, when we come to progression, I can come right over to clergy and get monastery unlocked, and now I can go through and start doing that. I have a lot of rating and a lot of influence that I need to fight back through. Ooh, new advice can be heard. Hearing of your interest in building a monastery, some of our most faithful among your villagers would like to guide you on your first steps to construction. Who will be the monastery be accepting? Men and women alike. Monks. Planter and herb. Mosaic gardens that has berry planter and herb planter. Mosaic scriptorium. I'm gonna go with both. I'll make my monastery, but I think everybody should be welcome to go. Just saying. My soldiers were victorious. Fantastic. Which ones? That's great news. Which ones? Ah, escort the merchants. Soldiers are coming back. Fantastic. Now we just have to wait to see if they finish doing training of Northbury. Okay. Alright. That I am excited for. We've actually gotten a bunch of new people. We are producing tools, just as I said that we wanted to. We're no longer having to spend money on anything except what we want to get. I'm also very, very, very tempted to buy this territory. And let me explain to you why. If I come in here and we go into resources and we go to trade routes, right here, these people want to buy gold ore. They'll buy 4 gold ore. or we'll buy every gold ore we can give them for 4 coins each. That's a huge amount of money. And I just have this gold deposit sitting right here, right for the taking. We might as well go through and get it. There we go. We got it. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to go ahead and just buy it right away. And then I'm going to come right here and I'm going to go on to building, and I'm going to immediately going to put up 2 quarries on this thing. And I'm going to put up 2 resource deposits on it. And just like that, that looks good. I'm going to go through, put a small crane on here because it makes it look nicer. It doesn't really do anything besides make it look nicer, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to build that. And that 250 gold, plus the 50 gold it took me in order to put this up, I think is definitely going to be enough for us to start making a massive profit with gold. We just need to go through and get this built up. Just need to go through and get this built up. Now, did we lose any troops? No, we didn't lose any troops. That's great. Did anybody level? Oh, these 2 are level 3 now. Look at their strength. And this one's level 2. These guys have huge strength. Here, can I go to missions? I want to go to training Northbury again. Prepare troops, and I'm going to send out these guys who are level 3 and level 2. Extreme success. Hopefully we can bring back some spear rewards, send those troops, and then train Northbury again, prepare troops. Let me see what we got. How do you guys fare? Just a low? Not worth it then. We'll let the troops that are wounded recover this time. Fantastic. It's all worth it. Going through, setting out all those people, it's all going to be worth it. Let me go through. I'm going to change over one of these iron ore here to gold ore. Get some people working over there for now. So that way we have some room for gold, and then we are going to set it up. We're going to set it up right now to sell all of our gold ore. Sell all above the value of 0. Sell it all. We don't need it right now. Sell every piece of it. I don't need it anymore. What I do need is money. I need money in order to buy more territories. I need money in order to build more buildings. I'm definitely going to need money in order to build my my monastery. So, I mean, it's going to be a big old building that's over here. So I'm definitely going to need all of the money that I can get. But I think that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching this one. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below. We have all sorts of more work that needs to be done on Foundation, and I cannot wait to see all of you guys in the next one.